when most people are naming off a list of fighting games, they'll name off things like Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Street Fighter. But it wasn't very popular as a series until the second installment, which technically made it the series, but the first Street Fighter wasn't super popular. This game was released in 1991 and started a boom in fighting games. First, let's start out with the controls. They're very simple. You move side to side using the D-pad, and the other buttons are used for various combos, punches, kicks, etc. This gameplay is good with excellent hit detection and smooth movements, with great animation sprites to go along with that. The graphics are great, with countless vibrant characters and backgrounds keeping you in the fight, so to speak. The music, it's not necessarily annoying, but it's not necessarily good. It's just kind of forgettable background music that you'll kind of just forget about, but you won't be muting the TV. Here's where the game really starts running into problems, the gameplay. I do really enjoy the gameplay and the fighting mechanics, but it gets old really quick, because if you don't have the good character, you're done. Like, Chun-Li is so fast. I was playing Chun-Li against my brother, or my brother was playing Chun-Li. I was playing Guile. I would get a hit on her, and it'd be worth as much as a hit on me from her. However, she could go twice as fast and hit me, like, a lot farther away. So, it was a very unfair advantage. So, it's just stuff like that. They don't really balance the characters. Like, the big guy should be big and slow, obviously. But the small characters should be small and kind of weak. Maybe it's just Guile sucks, but, I mean, then you got Dualism, and he can just hit you from far away, stun you, and then you wake up, and he either hits you from far away or blows fireballs at you. And when games aren't balanced, it's really annoying and gets really frustrating. Anyway, let's get on to the plot. There's a tournament. That's it. There's no one-player mode, although the tournament mode, or story mode, or whatever you want to call it, technically is a one-player mode. Your friends can idle in and choose whatever character they want. So it's pretty much just versus mode, except you get to fight 3 bosses at the end, which are way overpowered. Finally, I want to talk difficulty. First off, as I said, there's those characters that are so powerful that if you have someone good at spamming as them, there's no way you're going to lose. But really, the hardest part of this whole game are the bosses. The first one, Balrog, is really easy. All you have to do is pretty much bend over and spam him to death. He'll get like one hit on you, but then he doesn't fall for the trick over and over again. When you get to the second boss, who is Vega, he just does random shit, jumps off the walls, hits you, and you can get like 1 or 2, or at least I can at my skill level, only get like 1 or 2 hits on him. I understand a lot of you guys out there are probably a lot better at fighting games. I don't play them often. The only one I really care about and play is Super Smash Brothers. So that's something that will be considered into the score. So if you're a fighting fan, the score might be a little low for you. Overall, I don't think Street Fighter was worth the hype. Not just because I wasn't born in the 80s and I didn't play this as a kid, but it's just an unbalanced game with a decent story mode, but it's just the same thing as tournaments. It doesn't give you much playtime, and I know most NES games and SNES games are worse, but I just feel like it's a pretty game and has a lot going for it, and it just doesn't pull it off for me. I think Capcom had a great idea, and they did perfect it later with games like that I just reviewed, like Tekken X Street Fighter. Overall, I have to give this game a 6.5 out of 10 for establishing pretty much the genre, and that I give it big props for. But if you're just an up-and-coming fighter, stick with Marvel vs. Capcom. It's a much better game. Next time we'll be reviewing another revolutionary Zelda game. Next time we'll be reviewing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.